Can I say zombie? Real good.
There you go.
Nice. Zombie. Why is this so lame? What's comment?
Women.
Not bad.
Brad Pitt.
That's 2 words. That's cheating.
How was your words too? Not bad.
Hey, Brad Pitt was cheating on Angelina Jolie.
Whoa, yeah, right.
Fuck.
Because she was out of her seat.
Fuck.
And you had 2 kids with that woman.
SGC here and still on the road, so this movie review is World War Z. So, starring Brad Pitt, and, you know, based off the Mark Brooks book World War Z, which is basically all about the history and, like, the aftermath of a zombie apocalyptic world. The book is the inspiration of the movie. The movie wasn't based off pretty much anything except for maybe a little bit of like location jumping and the world itself. Currently I don't have information in front of me, so the director, I am lost for the name. So anyway, Brad Pitt's, the storyline pretty much goes, Brad Pitt is a UN investigator and he is like called upon once again and he needs to help save the government for some reason, and he's the only person that is capable of doing anything to save the world. So they go to different locations and then they figure out that this zombie infection is another thing altogether. So he jumps around and pretty much he's the only like lead, like that's it, man. There's that woman, her name should be in the description below, but the woman that stars in The Killing, and she plays his wife. And that's pretty much it for names, and it's Brad Pitt all the way. So what did I like about this film? Pretty much a zombie apocalypse thing. I mean, the whole world. The beginning of the movie was amazing because it's just captured the whole like zombie apocalypse, like we're scrambling for our lives sort of vibe, and it really reminded me of Last of Us. And yeah, the progression of the movie with the locations jumping, I think I really appreciate the whole different locales throughout the movie, but I don't appreciate it as much as a movie as a whole. Which really deals with the thing that I didn't like about this film is that the locations didn't feel like they warrant enough time on themselves. I felt that if this was a mini series on like a long, I don't know, TV show, and each like episode was in one location or drawn out, would have been a lot better. But now that things are spread out into like a 2-hour film and he's just landing, moving, and yeah, I just wish that each location had a lot more screen time. And I like the whole family dynamic. I was surprised that the killing woman was actually, it didn't feel awkward that she was Brad Pitt's wife. I felt they had chemistry as a family, and like I said, she was mostly in the beginning, and too bad that stuff wasn't a lot longer. Action sequences were pretty interesting, I guess. Like it is intense because these are like fast zombies, and I don't care like if it's slow or fast, but I mean they are a threat, and then it really bring like the fear level, the thriller of the level to the screen. Though there's a lot of things that are just coincidental that just happened, like the scene in Israel where like they start singing and all of a sudden, yes, you guys been here for safe haven for how long now, and you started feeling that you should sing at the moment that Brad Pitt shows up. Stuff like that, and like, you know, just phone calls like just happening when they're not supposed to. I mean, like stuff like that. It's not that exciting when it's just so coincidental. I mean, you could have been writing it a lot better. And yeah, there's not much to say about this film because I mean, acting wise, there's no one that's really acting. I mean, Brad Pitt is Brad Pitt. Doesn't bring that much new to the table. It's I don't know, like he doesn't really do much at all, though there are some sequences that I think that the trailers should have scaled down on. I mean, the plane sequence could have been awesome if we didn't know about it, because that would have been pretty awesome, but it gets ruined in the trailers. So World War Z is a fun, I guess, when you have nothing else to do sort of thing to watch. Don't really need to watch it in theaters. Could have been better if it was like spend more time in different locations. And yeah, that is pretty much it for this World War Z review. See ya. Go.
Above expectations.
Response to what?
Nope.
Real response
Of what?
of the movie.
Movie. I actually didn't know there was a book before, and I only watched the trailer, and the trailer was kind of like I was like, oh, what is going on? I even had to go on Wikipedia to look up a bit of the. No, I didn't know. I read it on Cineplex summary, and then I was like, oh, okay, I have a brief understanding of this, and then I came and watched it, and I was like, oh, it's pretty good. Yeah.
No comment.